Page 32, Volga Boatmen. 4/4 time, 1 sharp in the key signature. This happens to be in the key of E minor. Got some tricky things going on. Let's talk about it one hand at a time. We're starting here in the right hand first. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and the 16th notes are on the and of 2. And then the half notes on 3. So it's 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Or it's 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. I'm too lazy for that. I just count the 8th notes and feel the 16th notes. And that rhythm is in a few places. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This isn't too bad. Then they want you to come down to 3rd finger. I would prefer no. This is one of the reasons we finger everything legato to begin with, so we work out a fingering that works. Because this business is, in my opinion, not a real good fingering. We have to do it sometimes, and don't do it if you don't have to. So I'm recommending on the measure 6 on the half note rather than the 2nd finger, use thumb so you can cross over. So again, measure 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, thumb here, and then cross over. 1 and 2. And the measure 9 and these next measures where they're going crazy and it looks terrible, I'll do the rhythm when I put the hands together because it's one hand then the other. For right now, let's just get the notes and stuff. And there's different ways of fingering this. So we're starting out with 1, 2, a B, a D sharp, and then add the F sharp to it, and then the A. I prefer 4th finger on the F sharp because that's the fingering, and then you come up an octave higher and do it again. So forth, and then the next measure, it's here, 1, 3. Now they're going to have you do the 1, 3 or 1, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 5 up. 2. That's nice and showy. You want to do that? Go ahead. Another fingering one I prefer is I'm going to use the extended position so I don't have to move my hands so much. So rather than 1, 3, I'm going to take all of these notes in one hand position. So it's here, here, and here. So I got all 3 of those chords without moving my hand. And then I'm going to come up and then up. I mean, there are different ways of fingering it. You'll decide. Then whatever you decide, pencil it in and stick with it. However it is. But I'm going to go. That's how I'm going to do it. You can do it however. Measure 13, same thing. You can do the 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 5 all the way up. Just the inversions of the chord. I prefer here. And then here. Here. So I'm just using an extended position each time so I can catch different chords in the same position. And then the next measure. This is a B, a D sharp, and an F sharp. That's the chord. It's a B chord. It looks ugly, but you get used to it. And they want here. I'm going to go here, because here, and then come down here, here, and then here. That's how I want to finger it. And then going on, I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, 2, 4, and then a here. And for the chords, I can stay here and go here and then here. That's fine for me. Or you can just do here like they want you to do. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5. And then you do it again. And then measure 21. 1 and 2. Just broken chords here. And if you don't want to put a thumb on that, 2nd finger. That's that B chord we had up above. And then you do it again. And then again this inversion. so forth. And the last two measures. Then you have an E. I'll do the trill later. Just an E, just reach up. And then another E. Okay, 3 ledger lines above the treble clef is an E. Remember that? 2 ledger lines is a C. You need to know what an E is too. Left hand here. I prefer when I'm going to do this, I'll use second finger. I'll just that. So I'll do a 5-2 and then a 5-1. And the rhythm is the same as the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come up. Just lift up. The broken chords. And down. And you're doing it again. Measure 9, this chord, fortunately it's not moving around because the right hand is. And then the next 2 measures later, you're here. Okay, measure 13, a C chord. And then 2 measures later, it's here. It's a B, F sharp, A. Okay, the measure 17. The left hand gets the melody. Well, glory be. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And the left hand keeps the melody. Reach up third finger. And then what second finger? No. Ugh. Now I would suggest instead of that we do a 1-2-1-2. Another pattern I don't care for, but it's better than this. So in measure 21 you're here. Going on. I suggest you put a thumb on the A. Now you're in position to go with that. They have it marked with 2 different slurs, but you can actually connect. All that's one phrase. You can connect it together. I see no reason to separate it. I can connect it together. To me, that's one sentence. So, whatever. And then going on, E minor down here, and then at the end, measure 27. Don't forget the F sharp. And the last measure, it's a treble clef. You come up here. Put the hands together. This should be interesting. 1. Here, you're just mirroring the hands here. That makes it a little easier, because if you gotta go that way, that's trickier. That's trickier, but it's easier to do that. So again, the second measure is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Measure 9. Eighth notes, 1 and 2 and. At whatever speed you can do it. You got to go slow at first, and maybe you don't even bother with the rhythm. You just trying to get your hands where they go. So you hear. Here, and once you got a handle on that, then you can do the rhythm, the 1 and 2 and, which I just did accidentally. And then go on, same thing. It's here. Looks ugly, but it really isn't. It's just one hand and then the other. Measure 13. And then going on. The left hand comes up, it's just a whole note. This by itself. And then going on, measure 17. Left hand gets the melody. 2. 1 and 2 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's go down to the bottom where it's measure 25 with the eighth notes. Again, we've done this before. octaves apart. Here, here, so forth. And then once you have a handle on that, and then we can add the articulation and the trills and all that stuff. It's legato throughout most of it, and I disagree with their slurs. I think that the phrasing would be a little better if we changed this up a little bit. At the beginning, you're connecting. That's fine. In the left hand, you just play it as legato as you can. Lift up, lift up. You can lift up both hands if you want to, I guess. Now for the second line, to me, it's all one. To me, that's all one sentence, but not these. The arranger here wants it split. They want you to split this into two. And that's why their fingering works out, because you gotta lift up anyway, you lift up but move. I still like my fingering better. So go ahead and lift up if. You gotta lift up both hands. And the eighth notes, to just play them. There's an accent on the half note. Give a little extra. Then again, there's an accent on the half note coming up. Both hands. And then again, you got the accents and all that stuff. Let's go down to the bottom of page 33. The measure 27 is connected. And then for the trill, 16th notes, 1E ended, 2E. That's fine if that's how you want to do it. They've got 1 and 3. And that's good exercise too, because a lot of trills are done with 1 and 3. So if you want to try that out, really there's a little rotation involved here. I'm exaggerating it for you, but it's real. You're not really trying to hold the hand still and use the fingers. You're kind of rocking the hand. And you notice after the TR, there's a natural sign. That means that the upper note in the trill should be a natural note. Remember, a trill is the note given and the next note up in the scale, and you just alternate the two. Well, in this scale, the next note up is an F sharp. So it's an F sharp. But the natural note is telling you, no, play a natural, and that's why those are F naturals. And again, people don't agree on trills. A lot of people, including me, would start that trill on the upper note here. And you just, it wouldn't be an even 16th note coming out. You'd have to sneak in another note somewhere. But for the sake of this lesson, we're going to go ahead and do it the way it's printed in the book here. That's fine. Then we do the dynamics, and that's to the melody here. Loud, whatever you think loud is. Keep the left hand in the background. This is sort of soft. The left hand can be soft. Loud. Sort of soft. Stay sort of soft. Soft or very soft in the left hand. Come down. Loud. Sort of soft. Soft. And you're going to crescendo up to loud to the half note. I don't know that you need an accent on a loud note, but okay. You don't want to get loud until then do it again. Soft. Again, soft. And then soft. And then you're going to get loud again. Here. And now we're loud again, but this is the melody. So now it's the left hand that's loud. The right hand has to be in the background. This fade away. You're sort of soft, and then go back all the way up to very soft. You just kind of dying away. Loud again in left hand. Now fade away again. Left hand's moderately loud, left hand, or the right hand's soft. I don't know what to do with that, because my right hand is soft anyway, but they want you to get even softer. They're assuming your left, this is going to be louder, and I don't like it that loud. I want to hear the melody. So it's loud. Now soft, and you're going to crescendo up to loud again. Stay loud, both hands. And as you're doing this, you got to get the left hand up at the same time. Good luck with that. Maybe on the fourth beat, right when I start the fourth beat, I get it up there. Because it's got to be there ready to go. And then you have an accent on the last note, and you're very loud. Good luck with that. I don't know that that's necessary, but okay, whatever. It ends very loud. Speed-wise, strong and bold, whatever that is. It's a... You decide on the speed, but keep it pretty much the same speed throughout, except when you have to retardando. If you look at the top of page 33, measure 16 and 17, you're slowing down here. Slow down. I don't know how much to slow down, just slow down some. And then the off tempo measure 17 means you take off again at whatever your speed was before you slowed down. There is no retard at the end. It's just all the way through is fine. Then they've added some pedal to connect it together and add overtones. Okay, but let's try not to smear it up too bad. It's going to be overlapping pedal for the most part, except for when I suggest different. So I'm going to push the notes down first and then the pedal. I'm going to change the pedal after I play the notes. At the end of the first line in the measure 4, I'd like to lift the pedal. I like a little silence there because it's like taking a breath. Then you can put it down. And measure 9, you're changing the pedal with the harmony here. And that's fine, it's just, that's all right. I like a little silence between them, so it's just like taking a breath between each. So forth, but you can overlap it if you'd prefer. Then I'll measure 14, you're up here. I would prefer to change the pedal on the half note here, so it's here, so I'm only hearing these chords and their overtones, and now I'm going to lift it up again, like taking a breath to go on. And then at the end, lift it up right before I play measure 27, so it's like taking a breath. And then at the end, that pedal and the hands come up together. It's my impression of the pedal. Actually, I pedaled this for the most part like they're suggesting, which is unusual. Okay. this with you very slowly. It's a slow piece anyway, pretty much. Just to check the notes and the rhythms, not going to do the dynamics. And I think I'm going to leave out the pedaling because you can hear it better without the pedaling. So I'll give you 4 counts. Let's just try it together. Even just one hand at a time if you have to. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 1 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 1 2 2 3 4 off.